Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another review by the Kansas Angler. What we're going to be reviewing today is the Samurai-7i 2500 open face spinning reel. Okay, folks, this is a 7 bearing reel, which is pretty good for a reel, and you can just about use it for anything. I use it mainly for jigging, sometimes trolling, not too often, just mainly for jigging. What do I jig with this for? Anything. You literally use anything. I mean, depending on the pound test that I have on it at the time, I could use helicopter lures. If you don't know what those are, folks, look them up. They're pretty good lures. You can use them as topwater lures or deep water lures, but I like to use them as topwater lures as they make good disturbances on the water. And then crankbaits, swim baits, chatterbaits, little sea shad, little imitation minnows, imitation worms, any of that kind of stuff, folks. It works good for this reel. I'll tell you what, I've caught many big 5-6 pound plus largemouth bass with this reel right here, and it put up with them just great. I mean, it had no problems at all. I mean, not at all. And I've caught a couple channel catfish with this by accident, fish with imitation worms, and it put up with it great. Like 12, I think, got 2 12-pounders with it. Caught some white bass and some wiper, and also some small striped bass, and I mean, no problem, just fought right through. And folks, I mean, it's just a great rod. This reel is also made by DAIWA, which is the review that I did last time for that rod. And this is what I actually have equipped on the DAIWA rod, is the DAIWA reel. And it's just a good combination. So I mean, check these out, folks, give them a try. I mean, it's a great reel. And what I like to do with my reels is at the beginning, middle, and end of the fishing season, I like to oil my reels, as it gives them lubrication and it doesn't have friction, cause any snaps in my line, or damages the reel. So I like to put some oil in this reel, like right in here, like get oil right in there. And if you can see, folks, on insides right here on both sides. And then I like to just do this and get all the oil spread out. Like, you can get the 3-in-1 oil, folks, for around $2-3 at your local hardware store. Maybe even fish bait shops sell them, but I usually get mine at my local hardware store, as if they're probably really cheap. Well, here they are anyways. You want to get them on your actual handle. You want to kind of put it in close to the reel. You just want to spin it around a couple times, and then, yeah, this is a 7 ball bearing reel, and that's pretty good. It's pretty good for an open face spinning rod or a spinning reel. It's pretty good, and it's also anti-reverse, but it also has a switch to where you can move it clockwise and counterclockwise, but I don't use that. I just flip it onto the anti-reverse so it locks up. I can't go down. So that's the review that I have on the Samurai 2500 7i DAIWA fishing reel. If you guys think this is interesting, get one, check it out. They're a pretty good price. They're just an overall amazing rod. I give it, on smoothness, on reeling, an 8, fair 8. Durability, definitely 9. I've dropped my rod in the water. I've dropped it on rocks. I've dropped it in a lot of places, and it's still going strong. Hasn't broke once. Have had no problems with it. And then on tangling inside the reel and messing up inside the reel, I give it a 10 for that, because I've had no problems with it at all. So like, comment, and subscribe. check out my Instagram, capital K Kansas, capital A Angler. And my Facebook is going to be Kansas Angler. I have not made that, but it should be up soon. It tells you, maybe has pictures on there. It does for sure have pictures of my fish. It will have what I'm going to be planning on doing for my next videos, maybe some sneak peeks, some trailers. But for sure, I have a surprise for you for Saturdays when I think I'm going to be posting it. So keep watching. I hope you like this. Just remember, keep calm and fish on.